Hello everyone, so welcome to the Miss Grappler, and here today I'm going to share one resume format with you, in which I'll also explain how's that resume format, what you should do, what you should how you can make your resume more appealing, more conveying. You can make it so concise and precise that it will attract the attention of your interviewer, and it will give you good ATS score. So let's go through it once. Okay, now start. Here I am sharing resume sections, some of the resume sections, which is helpful for you to go to make your resume in this format. So first is education, then experience, mentorship, publication, technical skills, relevant coursework, leadership, extracurricular activity are some sections in which you can divide your resume and make it more appealing. Now let us first go through one type of resume which I would share with you in the video description. So this is the resume. I'll share this code of Overleaf. I have made this on Overleaf. So this resume, you can see here is the first and last name of a person or of yours. You can make it in below that you can put your current college name, currently where from, means the latest college name from where you are pursuing or anything. Then your contact details, your email ID, your LinkedIn profile, your GitHub account. Then you'll put your education section. In education section, your latest education will be on top, like here international college. Here I have done masters and everything. Then state university. Here I have done bachelor's university. Then from what period of time to what period of time I have done something like that. Then here is the CGPA. If means you have to write this is the GPA out of what, like somewhere you get the GPA out of 4, somewhere you get GPA out of 10 and other scales also. So please make sure to mention that. Then let us go to the experience section of your resume. In experience section, as you can see, this is the company name. Here this is the company name, from what period of time to what period of time I have worked in this company, then from which college and in which college, sorry, in which state and city this company is, for what role I have worked, and then try to mention 2 to 3 4 points related to this job, and make sure to make those points in a way that it conveys what you worked, and it has helped you to grow. It has helped the company to grow or to showcase your talent somewhere, like try to, for example, just you can see here, developed a service to automatically perform a set of unit, blah blah blah. So you can see that you have developed it, means it has helped a company in some way, because you have developed it, means try to show it like you are, you, whatever you have done has been helpful to the company. Now let us go to the second section, next section, which is mentorship. In mentorship, what you have done, like teaching assistant or helping somewhere, you means what you have done, how you have mentored. Like here I have took example of teaching assistant in this subject from this period to this period in this college, and try to make the point in 1 or 2 points, make it as concise and precise as possible. So yeah, and always try to make sure that always put the date with, means year, month with year, and put it in a range from what period of time to what period of time you have been part of that particular thing. Now let us go to the project section. In project section, you can see that there are 2 projects with the keywords, like for example this is the project, and here you'll put a standing line, and then you'll put about the like these are the keywords of the project, like you have used these tools or frameworks or technology to make this project. It will be helpful to highlight, because ATS checker will always look about these things, and then try to make the range, date range as like before I have mentioned, from July 2020 to November 2020 I have made this project. And try to make your project as like I have said you to make your points in software, like make the project, give number to it. It will be more helpful for the interviewer to understand till what, like what precision you have covered, uh, how much, from how much time you have decreased something, so that is helpful for the company or something like that. For example, you can see that created an Android application, like for a company or somewhere, like if you can create something from base to top, so it will be helpful for the interviewer, means a company, employer. So you might get edge over that. So try to make projects 2 to 4, as I have mentioned my experience and everything. So here 2 projects are okay. If you don't have experience, try to keep 4 projects. Now let's go to the publication section. In publication, you can see this is the uh, publication name, like paper name which I have published, then in what period of time I have published. Then you can mention this as like in this month I have published this paper, that's why I am keeping it like this. Otherwise I can keep it in a range till like from when to when I have made the paper, I have started working on a paper and then finally published it. So it will become like it also can come in a range. Now let us go to the technical sections. In technical sections, it might means in technical skills, sorry, in technical skills you can mention your thing, like language and technologies. So in language and technologies, you can see I have put 3 languages: Python, Java, and C. You can put whatever you are good with. Then you can put here SQL. You can put here MongoDB or something like sorry, BigQuery language. You can put whatever you are good at. Then you will put technologies and framework: Linux, Jenkins, GitHub, blah, whatever is there, and you want to mention about those things. Then comes the relevant coursework. In relevant coursework, make sure to put only those courseworks you with which you are comfortable, because as an interviewer I might, or somewhere for the interviewer, they might be curious to ask you questions on that relevant coursework. For example, this algorithm analysis someone has put, so I'll go through the resume and I might ask that person to give me time complexity of a particular code, or I might ask that person to write a code for something, something like that. Okay, so be careful, like while you put your relevant coursework, and make sure to keep relevant coursework, technical skills and everything according to the job requirement, job role, so it will be easier for you to get your resume accepted. Then let's go to leadership extracurricular activity. In leadership extracurricular activity, you can see, you can put your, like if you are a part of NSS or NCC, or you are president of subcommittee of your college, or you have done leadership somewhere, just put those things and then put the point, mention those points, put the university or state where you have done that, then from what period of time to what period of time you have served in that committee as a leader. Make sure to uh, mention that. So this is the resume which I have covered almost everything which is required for job role in one page. I would suggest you, if you're applying for a technical job, this is the one of the best resume. I won't say best, but one of the best resume. If you want, I can cover another type of format of a resume. I can cover those and I can share it with you. Please let me know in the comment section, should I cover or yeah, and thank you for listening and coming here.